And we have an update now on the Illinois Accountability Commission. Governor Pritzker appointed that commission to investigate Operation Midway Blitz in Chicago last year. And today they released their findings. Could this lead to federal agents actually being charged? NBC5's Rose Schmidt is joining us here for our newsroom to break this all down. Rose?
Well, Alex, this week we heard from several people about their encounters with ICE and Border Patrol. The Illinois Accountability Commission also watched more than 100 hours of body cam and other video. But before we could see any charges locally, more steps have to be taken.
It represents the Commission's final and comprehensive record.
This group of prosecutors, attorneys, and immigration experts put together a 200-page report analyzing the Trump administration's Operation Midway Blitz, focusing on 16 incidents from Chicago to Elgin.
These findings contain repeated patterns of excessive and unconstitutional uses of force, unlawful stops, and arrests.
Some of their top recommendations: federal agents shouldn't wear masks or deploy tear gas without prior warnings. Every agent should make sure their body camera is activated, and the federal government should discipline agents who commit misconduct.
There has to be accountability for the seizures of citizens. There has to be accountability for the tear gassing that occurred.
About a half dozen agents are specifically named in the report. The commission admits it's unlikely the Department of Justice will investigate their actions, and it'll be hard to get Republicans in Congress on board. So they're calling on local states' attorneys.
There are things that this commission didn't have the power to do that police nevertheless do, to investigate, to compel people.
But don't expect charges right away. Cook County State's Attorney Eileen O'Neill Burke's office says it takes reports of harm seriously, but first, there has to be an investigation from law enforcement. This isn't evidence that could be used in court in its current state. However, the chair notes that much of what they examined is video, some of which has already been used in court.
So I would say to State's Attorney Burke that if she doesn't want to investigate, step aside.
And by step aside, he means appoint a special prosecutor. Now, when we asked Homeland Security for a response to this report today, a spokesperson called it a political stunt and said only federal agencies should be investigating federal officers. Alex, back to you.
Thank you, Rose.